Hello, hello, Ken folks. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? It is a good Tuesday, and I hope everyone is doing well. I hope that you're having a great morning. I hope that your Monday went okay. I'm glad to see we got some folks here. Auntie Eva say she early, so you was hit probably the first person here. HU Angel, how you doing? DT, good to see you. That's right, Essence. Tell them y'all, please hit that like button. Yes, yes, good to see you guys. One man band, how you doing? Miss GJ, how you doing? I hope you get back to us and let us know about what you wanted to present for your for your Black Business Spotlight. Sunshine, sunshine, how you doing, baby? It's good to see you. Good to see you. And Miss Cherry, the gardener. All right, I love a gardener. How you doing, girl? Good to see you. Lorene Brown, Steph, Maggie McNeely, good to see you. Pam, Olympia, Lord, everybody's here. All my sisters are in the building, and a couple of my brothers, as a matter of fact. So I'm happy to see y'all. Iridescent Unicorn Farts, girl, your name tickle me every time. Mo Better Flower Petals, how you doing? My baby is here. Hey, darling. We got Jamie, Stephanie White, Miss GJ. Yes, you can email me, girl, anytime you get ready. Email me and let us know how we can help. Miss Gloria, how you doing? Tanya Vernon. Oh, child, everybody is here. Melody 1960. Pretty picture, sis. All right. Well, listen, I'm going to let everybody else kind of filter on in as they come in. Y'all tell them welcome for me. As you know, everybody is welcome over here with Seanitra. I'm glad that y'all made it here. Definitely the royal family will welcome you as you come in, and y'all know once you get here, you are at your sister's house. So I don't have to tell you, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. Take off your shoes, get comfortable, unhook them bra straps if they're cutting into your meat, and y'all go ahead and get comfortable and let's talk about it. Y'all seen the title. If you crazy, just say so. Listen, y'all, if you feeling crazy, tell somebody. That's what we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna have us a little bitty chat about all those little things that ain't quite right with us. We always talk about what's going on with somebody else, and even the things that's happened to us and what somebody did to us. Y'all, we're gonna have to come to terms with the fact that all of us got our own little brand of crazy. Okay. And we're gonna talk about that today. And I want to do a mental health check-in with you, see how y'all doing, how you feeling. Does your Tuesday feel all right, or is your Tuesday feeling a little bit like a Monday? We're gonna talk about all this stuff today. So we're gonna let everybody just filter on in. Delightful being. How you doing, girl? I seen Nika slip in the door. How you doing? All right. So listen, I'm sure other folks will show up, or I'll say, well, I hope they'll show up. And if not, we're gonna talk with the family that's here. So I had a chat always, I'm always talking with somebody and talking with my baby. And sometimes just talking with the Lord, you just never know with me. I be just talking. So it kind of hit me that we need to talk about our own brand of crazy. And y'all know what I'm talking about. The stuff that we don't necessarily tell other people about ourselves, but we need to tell ourselves the truth about. Okay. Now we all got some insecurities. We all have things that we're self-conscious about. And whether we admit it or not, we still need to come to terms with it. We need to come to terms with it. Of course, the link is always pinned at the top of the chat from the beginning. I'm a little late pinning it, but I got it pinned nonetheless. Because let's talk about it. So for me, I'm gonna tell you this. One of my things that I know I'm a little crazy about is I have an issue with order. I have an issue with order. Like I need everything in order, and the minute things are out of order, I start to feel anxious. Oh, you say your mouth is a mess when you upset, girl. Ooh, you saying something. I think a lot of us go through that. All right, U.S. Army Brad, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here. She always got my back. Our beautiful sister. Sandra Richardson say, good afternoon, everyone. I'm a little cray-cray. I'll admit that always. I know that's right. We have to admit it. We got to own it. Hey, Princess, how you doing, sis? Love you. That's my sister. I know that's right. So that's one of my things. Like I have to have order with everything. And I start to get uncomfortable and anxious, even to the point of I get agitated And I can, when I was more out of control, especially when I was younger, it would turn into I would get aggressive and just start getting irritable with everybody the minute there was disorder, which order is good, but I don't need to be addicted to order. And I'm honest about the fact that I have a problem with that. It's a little bit of an addiction. In essence, to answer your question, I am an Aquarius. I'm a good old aqua. Hey, Sherry Harris, good to see you. On the move with Misha, good to see you. Healing with Dominique. Oh, all my sisters are just showing up. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to see y'all. Yes. And so, yeah, okay, so you got the same thing as Gloria. You know where I'm coming from. And it gets to be a lot. Oh, you say you get rough when you get mad. You go for the juggling. I understand. I understand. Miss GJ says, yes, one of my problems is when somebody lie on me, I get real upset. I don't know why. I guess I hate being lied on. Ooh, when I was much younger, I had that issue. When I was much younger, I had that issue, Miss GJ. And I think what broke me out, when you're younger, especially those of us who are a certain age, our mothers used to tell us stuff, dismiss our feelings when it came to that. I had people lie on me all my life. It ain't new. Some of them lie on me now. I don't care no more. But when I was younger, I can identify it used to get to me. And I remember my mom saying things like, well, they lied on Jesus. You ain't special, and I feel like she was trying to help in her way. But what that did was it kind of dismissed how I felt about what was happening to me. And then I had to kind of get to a point where I realized, y'all know I believe in that good old book. And that book helped me because there was a passage of scripture that said that the truth would be my shield and buckler. And so now I lean on that. That's why it doesn't get to me. I don't know if that helps you with it, but that helped me because once I calmed down and I stopped reacting to people who were telling lies on me, I noticed that it stopped having so much power over me. And then I noticed that once I calmed down, as quick as they could tell a lie, the truth would show up by itself and I would be exonerated. So I just don't feed into it. If that helps you, I hope it does. And maybe somebody else can help with that too in the chat. Miss Lorene says, it takes a lot for me to go off, but girl, when I'm pushed, I ain't nothing nice. Well, I think we all going through it now. I think we all going through it. Miss GJ say, I'm not too young, no. I'm 56. Girl, that's still young. And it don't matter if you're not, a baby anymore. We all grow past things when we grow past it. Remember, we talked about that on the other Crown Chat when it comes to perfect timing. The time for me to get over it was a lot younger. But this may be your season or your time to get over it now. It didn't have to happen when you was a little girl. If you get over it now, it's still the perfect timing for you. Is an iridescent unicorn fart say, yes, I definitely understand because I get that way too. Very focused and anxious about it. Yes. That's one of the things. And it's like, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to be so focused on trying to keep everything regimented and in order that I miss out on good things and good people because I can't put them in a neat little box. So I don't want to do that, but I see myself getting that way and I have to talk myself down from the ledge. U.S. Army Brat says, me too, Auntie. I will have anxiety when things aren't in order. I'm a survivor of domestic violence, and I've raised two wonderful children, one with autism, God bless them, and failure was not an option for me. Okay, so you know exactly where I'm coming from. When I was much younger as a mother, when these children were smaller, that was always part of my anxiety. I know that was part of my mental pathology because I was afraid to fail those children. I had a real psychological fear and I had psychosomatic presentations of it. I would break out in hives, y'all. I had a real fear of failing those children. And it was like, I cannot fail these kids. I don't care what I got to do. Like, I literally could have committed, MURDER to make sure that whatever needed to happen for them happened. Like, I had to make sure that they behaved properly. I had to make sure that they ate. I had to make sure that they had friends. Like, I was trying to control every single element and keep every single thing in order. So I literally was making myself sick. Maggie McNeely says tardy is an issue. I really get mad when people are tardy. Okay. Melody 1960 says, once you can do that, you have arrived. Okay. So yeah, I'm glad that's what I'm talking about. These are the things that I'm saying. Like let's really talk about the stuff that makes us feel crazy, the stuff that we know ain't right, but it's somehow we're having a hard time stopping ourselves from doing these things. DC says, hey y'all, I just got here. Who are we speaking about? Is someone messing with Miss Nitra? Are we dragging? I'm sitting already. I know you sitting on ready, DC. You stay ready. You ain't never got to get ready because you stay ready. Ain't nobody bothering me today. We're talking about those things that we got going on that make us snap, our triggers, the things that make us feel a little crazy, those personality traits and those character flaws that we may have that we know is a little bit crazy, a little bit off, but we have a hard time stopping ourselves. That's what we're talking about today. Delightful Being says, my sister tells people, my sister does not bother anyone. If you mess with her and she hurts you, she's not going to jail. She got papers. Girl, y'all so crazy. But it's the truth. Vanessa, how you doing? It's so good to see you. Hey, Carol Toomer. Yes, you've gotten better at managing it. I have too. But it gets to be really, really nuts. It gets to be nuts. And I want to get myself under control. And I say, it's something that I want to work on. And I figure I may as well talk with my family about it. May as well come on, talk with the family and see if anybody else is going through the same stuff. Hey, Ra, how you doing? Sunshine says, I can't take it when people lie to me. Ooh, there's never a good reason to lie. I cannot do anything if you don't tell me, if you don't tell the truth. I agree. I agree. Yes, fear of being a good mom. That's one that would definitely make you, real crazy. They'll be looking at you like one flew over the cuckoo's nest. Hey Maya Howell, I love you back. Hey Jen Marie. All right. Healing with Dominique, you started to tell me something, but it trailed off. DC said, oh, okay, yeah, as long as people not in my face, I can walk away. But if you're within my arm's reach acting crazy, I don't know. Pray for me. And we will pray for you because that's another thing that we got to get under control, these outbursts. We can't just be having these outbursts. Like, that's not to say that we can't defend ourselves. Let me tell you, this sister of yours is never going to tell you, especially a Black woman, not to defend yourself. You had better defend yourself. You have every right to. Okay? It is a natural right. But we still have to pick our points, pick our battles, and we have to think before we act. And sometimes that can be hard for some of us because we all have different triggers. We all have those things that set us off. DT says, good morning, Seanitra. Yes, I do have some triggers. One big one to me is weight. I do get triggered by weight talk, especially when it's negative. Okay, all right. These are things we gotta, dig into. We're gonna dig in today. Healing with Dominique says, getting to that point, I just tune them out because I don't enjoy being triggered. That's one way to deal with it. Hey, Rise. Girl, I got your stuff sent out to you, okay? How you doing? Yeah, these are the things we have to do it. We have to really, um, for one, we have to be honest with ourselves about the stuff that we fighting with, right? Princess says, I hate being lied to. I can't take it. I can take anything if you're truthful. See, it makes a difference. It makes a huge difference. Hey, allegedly, Elise. She says, hey, Chad, hey, Seanitra. My trigger is when people try and make Black women seem aggressive, but any other woman just knows what she wants. Exactly. I agree. I think pretty much every sister in here can identify and understand exactly where you're coming from with that because it doesn't feel good. It's basically having somebody dismiss your experience and relegating it to a stereotype that you're just being angry because you're a Black woman. That's never cool. Never cool. And as I was saying, sometimes our parents did it. They didn't do it in the terms of it's because you're Black. It was just, oh, it's no big deal. Everything was being discounted. It was like it was no big deal. No matter what happened to you, it was no big deal. Oh, don't worry about it. So I think that helped us to internalize and kind of hide our crazy. And I want to encourage us today, ladies, let's not hide your crazy. Brothers, don't hide your crazy. Put your crazy out there. I'm not saying demonstrate it. Don't be out there just attacking folks and running through the streets nude. Please don't go crazy, but let's acknowledge and speak it out. Let's put it out there that, hey, and normalize communicating to people, hey, this is a trigger for me. This makes me feel a certain kind of way. Let's normalize communication about what we're thinking and what we're going through and about what our triggers are. Sherry Harris said, yeah, with the weight. I always struggle with weight, so it's a trigger for her too. Okay, got you. Got you. Delicia, hey girl, I'm so glad you made it. She says, hey, Royal Family. Yes, Carol Toomer says, my trigger is being lied to or just lying. Yes. So these are things that I really like that we're getting out there. We're getting it out. And now that we're getting it out, let's talk about how to make sure that we're not hiding the crazy and then springing it on people. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be out there, you all crazy and you hiding your thoughts and don't nobody know you crazy but you. And then people having normal conversations. And bear in mind, y'all, they don't know what our triggers are. They don't know you like that. Unless somebody is extremely close to you, you're in normal conversations. People don't know your triggers, but because the things that trigger you are coming up, what happens is it elicits a response. And in the nature of people, hey, so debonair, y'all tell my nephew, hey, once it elicits a response, the natural response from people observing you is to pass judgment. Okay, and then it snowballs, and then it goes further, and before you know it, it's out of control, and you got all kind of misunderstandings, and it all goes back to being honest with ourselves, being honest with the people around us, communicating. And sometimes, y'all, I dare I say, we have to be brave enough to be vulnerable. We need to stop this nonsense facade of invulnerability. I'm so tough. I'm so strong. Nothing bothers me. Y'all, it's a lie. Things do bother you. Who are you fooling? Hey, Prudence, how you doing? All the way from the UK. That's what I'm talking about. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Nell made it in too. Yes. So when we see those things happening, and we keep getting a repetitive outcome with different people, with different friend groups, with different situations like that, we don't want this to turn into a thing for us where everywhere we go, we having problems with people. And the only common denominator is you. And it doesn't mean that you're a bad person, but we got to look at, am I really being open enough and communicating to people the things that upset me? You know, if you're in a normal conversation like DT, I know I can use DT because DT is my sweetie, and I'm sure he'll let me use him as an example. DT says weight talk is a trigger for him. So let's just say somebody's talking about weight and maybe they're talking about themselves, or maybe they're laughing at somebody else and they're talking about weight. The people in that conversation, even if they include DT in the conversation, they don't know that that's a trigger for him. If they go too far with the conversation or it hits the wrong nerve, right? If it hits the wrong, let me go back and see what Melody said, because Elise told Melody to preach. So I want to make sure I put that up there. So if they keep going and they hit the wrong nerve, it could elicit a response from DT and the people around not realize why he's responding that way. And then it snowballs into something else. So that's why I'm saying we have to that is a good point, Miss Melody. Melody says sometimes people study you without you knowing it. It's true. They know what to say to upset you. Don't let people know that something upsets you unless it's a life situation. That's one way to look at it. But I'm going to tell you something else, Miss Melody, my dear sister. Sometimes you take the power, you take the impact out of those attacks, out of those jabs, when you stop hiding from yourself and other people. When you're open about it, like, hey, this bothers me. This is something that hurts me. This is something that really does something to me. When you start to be open about those things, nobody will be able to make little jabs. There won't be any more little jabs. Because one thing about people who make little jabs at you because they think they've studied you and they think they got you down pat, those people oftentimes, y'all, are cowards. Let me just make sure you know that. People who take little jabs, they're usually cowards. Okay? And one thing a coward is never going to do with you is come right down the middle. That coward wants to be able to hide in the shadows, thinks they know who you are, and make little comments to cut you because they feel like you're not brave enough to own your triggers and to own those things that really bother you based on your past experiences or just your own psychological makeup. So I'm not going to encourage you to continue hiding. The whole purpose of this chat is to let you know that by exposing those things, yes, even about yourselves, you're taking your power back. And that's what I want to see us do. Take your power back. So Deb says, I hate people trying to make me who they want me to be instead of letting me be myself. That's a good one. That is a good one. To be Black Native says, talking to me like a child and being very condescending. Yep, that's another one that I know a lot of people don't like. And I don't like it too much either. It's not a trigger for me, but I definitely get it. Sunshine says, oh no, ma'am, I make it known that I don't play lying. They're just surprised of the reaction. Okay. But the thing is, okay, let's talk about those reactions. Let's talk about it. We have the power to control what we do, right? It's only, you know, creatures in the wild who have no control. We're human beings. We have control over what we do. Hey, Georgia Isom, I love you so much. I miss you. So we have to do that. And it's very important that one, we don't hide our own brand of crazy from ourselves, and don't be afraid to communicate it with others. Don't be afraid to communicate it with others. Insecurities that I have, I'm going to voice it because I'm not going to let you have power over me because I'm running from something or because I'm hiding from something. I'm not going to do it. Not for anybody. Miss Cherry, the gardener says, pointing of a finger, had to check my boss, told him that's offensive and not to do that. Kudos. That's exactly what you needed to do. That is a perfect example of letting people know, hey, that's a problem for me. It makes me uncomfortable. It triggers me. I don't mind working for you, working with you, but you can't do that with me. Don't do that. It's offensive. I'm offended. I like that. We got to do it. These are the things we got to do. We do not want to run from those things. They're really real issues. And I think all of us who have these things, they come from a different place. Some people, have these different triggers that come from past abuse. Some of it comes from past failures in life. Sometimes it may come from a fear of rejection. Sometimes it may come from abandonment issues. Any number of things can give us triggers, and we have to be honest with ourselves about them. Own them. When you own it, nobody can come and beat you over the head with it. Honestly. And this is just real talk. It's not just cliche talk. It's just it just is what it is. At the end of the day, I heard somebody tell me a long time ago that a devil exposed is a devil defeated. I'm gonna say that again because somebody need to hear it. A devil exposed is a devil defeated. Don't hide. What you hiding for? What are you hiding for? And who are you hiding from? One thing we all know is that a big mouth person very seldom has any bite. It's all bark. Delightful Being says therapy helps with those triggers and insecurities. Girl, say it again for the people in the back. Therapy is important. I'm never going to stop advocating for it. I think it is important. And I think as Black people, we need to pay more attention to those things. Your mental health is just as important as those 3-month checkups for your chronic illness clinics. You need to make sure that you're in control of what's happening to you mentally as well as physically. It's important. Don't put yourself in a situation to become a victim, and definitely don't put yourself in a situation for somebody to be able to manipulate you with your triggers. Like that sister was saying earlier, they'll sometimes study you watch how you move and think they know you. And then they'll use those triggers that they've observed to manipulate you. When somebody uses those things and they're taking little shots and taking little jabs at you, they're able to manipulate a response out of you. If I can press you on this side and make you say something that you shouldn't at the most inopportune time, then I just controlled you. Don't allow people to control you. Take control back over your own brand of crazy. And yes, I'm saying crazy because I want to make light of it, because I don't want us to feel bad about these things. It is a part of the human condition. Nisi Bryant says, after I lost my children, people say I'm crazy, so I started isolating myself. But it seems like when I get around some people, I get triggered. I'm in this hospital. I had a severe asthma attack. Sister, we praying for you and we love you. And just know that we might joke around, but you're not crazy. And you don't have to isolate yourself. If you're not around people that love you like that, or people that want to support you, you welcome here. Your sisters over here will support you. We love you and we will always encourage you, and we got your back over here in the royal family, okay? And that's real. But yeah, and Delightful Being says sometimes it's people who are close to you. Girl, most times it's people who close to you that take these shots. They will take shots at you in a minute. Hey, Keith, look at you with a picture with a jacket on. My baby got on clothes today. Praise God. Look at this royalty in this room. Hey, everyone. It's so good to see you. Melody 1960 says, Nisi, let that go. WTF, you are not crazy. What kind of people are those? Tell her again, sister. That's right. And Morgan's Musing says they look for your insecurities and use them against you. That's why I'm telling you guys. Listen, that's why the title of this Crown Chat today is If You Crazy, Say So. Put it out there. Because I'm telling you, the people who will use those things against you, they literally see them as wounds on you or sore areas. And the kind of person that will try to use your wounds against you, that is a coward. And tell them I said it. That's a coward. Straight up. When you expose those things for yourself and you take ownership of them, you're taking your power back. And that's what I want to see us do. Felicia Marie says, so true. Just went through this with a former work friend. She fancies herself a mentor and checks me constantly. I finally told her I felt disrespected, and she called me sensitive and emotional. Girl, you better say it. That's how people behave when they are manipulators, when they're people just Svengalis. And that was her way of trying to make you feel bad or try to make you feel guilt for voicing how you felt. If you felt disrespected, it's probably because she was disrespecting you. And you were very right to call it to her attention. You were very right to call it to her attention. And for her to say you were being sensitive and emotional, that was her attempt to shame you back into subjection. You just back down and let me control you with my words. Let me manipulate you with my words. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, sis. You continue to speak up. And that's for everybody. To Be Black Native was responding to Miss Cherry Gardner. So I won't, or she's talking about the finger pointing. Okay, so I won't get into that. That's y'all's conversation. All right. That's exactly. Georgia sending you blessings, Nisi. And so this is the thing. Yes, I am celebrating Q for having on clothes, because last time he came over here half naked on the front porch and had them girls so worked up, they ran me up out of here. Yes, they did. Silver Diamond says, what do you do when people gaslight you about your insecurities? That's a good question. Well, I mean, for me, I just feel like, and I'm not saying that this is a cure-all for everybody, but for me, it's a matter of you can't gaslight me if I stick to the facts. If you sit there and, oh, that's not this, and oh, you're just being like that, I will let you say everything you want to say, and then I'm going to restate my feelings, and I'm going to stand on that, and we can agree to disagree, and God bless you, and we're going to move around. I feel like we have the power not to allow that. You're not going you can't gaslight me with what I know. If I saw it with my eyes and heard it with my ears, it is what it is. And it's not a thing in the world that you can do to change my mind. Sometimes we have to just end conversations when people are intentionally trying to mislead you or conflate issues. You don't have to continue to do that. That's right. Now, Maya Howe say the same people who judge you are attacking things that are in themselves. Girl, you just said a word. Oh, you just said a word. That's true. That's a lot of the times that's what makes them attack you so vehemently, because what they're seeing in you are the same things that they despise in themselves. Desiree BJ says, so true. Today I had to finally reach out for therapy to help me walk out of my toxic marriage. God bless you. I distance myself from my friends and family because of him. He uses my insecurities against you. Girl, we praying for you. Y'all send up prayers for Desiree. I understand what you're saying, and I'm glad you reached out for therapy. Therapy is important. That's right. Elise is telling you, take your power back. Take your power back. Like I can't even stress it enough. Take your power back, man. You don't have to allow anybody, and I keep saying it. We don't owe anyone the 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 power of victimizing us. We don't owe anyone the power of being able to abuse us, and we have to say no. Saying, remember we talked about that yesterday. I wish I could remember who said it because it's not my phrase, but I love it. No is a complete sentence. If it was you, put it in the chat. I don't know who said it, but I love it. I got a mind to put it on a hat. No is a complete sentence. Just say no. Humble Beginning says, oftentimes people like that feel like I, okay, I don't know that word. For you to acknowledge it, but keep acknowledging it. Stand up for yourself. Exactly. Exactly. Smart Cookie, how you doing? I'm glad you found us yesterday, and I'm glad you came back today. I'm so happy you came back today. So yeah, BJ, your sisters are encouraging you in here. There's some love from U.S. Army Brat. Maya Howell got your back. That's right. And Smart Cookie jumping right in here with the truth. She says, stop giving these people access to you. Cut them off. Ain't nothing wrong with cutting them off. Ain't nothing wrong with cutting them off. Keaton Anderson says, hey, my grandma said, when you see crazy coming across the street, because you don't want none of this crazy, try me. You know what? Grandmama wasn't wrong. If Granny's still around, give her a kiss from us and tell her she's right. That's right. Melody 1960 said, I took my power back. Amen. Sis, I'm glad to hear it. That's what I'm talking about. It's all about us owning our own brand of dysfunction, because in reality, we all have some dysfunction, and we got to own it, man, so we can be healthy, so we can have fun, so we can enjoy our children, so we can enjoy our lives and not be making ourselves sick with illnesses that come out of, or secondary illnesses after anxiety and all this stuff. Man, we really gotta take our power back. We gotta look out for ourselves better than we've been doing. So Debonair says, I'm good walking away from things that trigger my insecurities the first 3 times. But if you keep on writing these checks, eventually they're gonna get cash. You gonna cash them, nephew? I got you. I done told you, cash all the checks you want to and then run up on the porch. Your sisters and aunties and cousins over here, we got your back. Don't even worry about it. Okay. Um, Elise said she meant audacity. Okay, thank you, baby. Because I didn't want to mess it up, and I don't trust me. Sometimes my brain don't process stuff, and I don't want to get the word wrong. So thank you for helping me with that. I didn't want to mess up at all. I was so worried. And Vanessa over here telling so debonair, amen. So you cashing checks too. Y'all all cashing checks out here. Okay. Yes, girl. These phones decide how they want to function. When you do that talk to text, they'll turn around and type something you ain't even said. They will do it in a minute. Yes, I want to see what our other sisters are saying. Savvy Mama. Oh, pretty picture, sis. Savvy Mama says, we're either going to be sensitive and emotional or angry and defensive when we confront disrespect. Therefore, remove yourself and eliminate that toxic. Now I agree with that, and I'm gonna leave that there for a minute because let's dig into that. She telling the truth. Those are very common rebuttals we get when we start making people stop. and holding them accountable for the way they're treating us, and holding them accountable for what they're doing and how it's making us feel, right? They will discount everything you said and relegate it to sensitive and emotional, or angry, defensive, and I'm gonna add bitter, because y'all know they're so bitter on us too, especially if we Black women. We're gonna be bitter in a minute. Listen, if they ain't called you bitter yet, give them 5 minutes. They're gonna add it in there, right? And so what's happening with that is, it goes back to the other thing that I'm always reminding y'all of, is that when people are not ready to be held accountable, everything is an attack. So they feel attacked. And so the best way that they can give you a rebuttal is to not acknowledge what you said at all. They just need to hit you with these words that have been weaponized against victims, the words that have been weaponized against Black women. So we got to be careful. Some of these people are not ignorant of what they're doing. Some of them know exactly what they're doing. So when we call them on it, it gets to be a lot. It gets to be a lot. And then, hold on, DC, my sniper, I love you so much. DC say, call me JP Morgan and Chase or BB&T. So apparently DC cashing checks too. Y'all a trip. I love y'all so much. Wonder Woman Marshall says, if thy right hand offend you, cut it off. I have the good gift. I have the gift of goodbye. That's true. And girl, that's biblical. He also said that if your eye offend you, pluck it out and cast it in the fire. But we're gonna keep that for members only. Y'all let me know which one of y'all want to have some spiritual chats, and we'll do that in members only, and we'll really dig into it. Out here in the public, we can only say so much. But if y'all want to have a members only and have us a real deep down spiritual chat, y'all let me know. And we will do that. Because y'all know I don't mind digging in. Desiree says, thank you, Royal Family. I love the support. I will take my power back. I will work on myself and live out my purpose. I can't allow someone to limit me from living out my purpose. God got me. Yes, he does. And your family over here got your back too, sis. We love you. You got a whole lot of support. DC says, cash and checks, money orders, and even payroll checks. I'll even give you advance if you're feeling particularly froggy. See? Now that's one way to deal with these people, with this foolishness. See, DC is a prime example. DC is showing y'all that, look, my crazy is on display. I'm not gonna let you pass. I'm cashing checks. Between DC and So Debonair, all the checks gonna get cashed. Allegedly, Elise says, Savvy Mama giving us a model pose, smizing at us. Wasn't she smizing? She was smizing. That was a pretty picture. I told you we have some gorgeous sisters in here. We have some gorgeous sisters in the building, and I ain't lying. I'm trying to tell you. Alondra, how you doing? She says, it seems like they want to attack the person instead of the message. That's a manipulator. That's true. That's true. And that's what happens when people are not ready to be accountable and accept that what they're doing is damaging or potentially damaging to another person. That's somebody who likes to hurt people. Some people are just abusers. And we got to call it that way. Nicole Rianne says, child, my whole entire mama is blocked for this reason. Protect your peace at all costs. Lord, not blocking the mama, but I guess if you got to, you got to. DC say, but I'm listening too. This topic is serious as church and much needed in our community. Yes, it is. It is. And that's why I said, you know what, let's just take time out today since we having us, we got us a crown chat scheduled. Let's chat about it. Because it's really it's a thing. And I don't want us to feel as though we're giving people the power to shut us up. I definitely don't want us feeling like we're running from those things that trigger us. We're running from those things that are insecurities or weak points for us. I want us to own it. I want us to own it, live in the broad open daylight so nobody can use it. So the cowards don't have ammunition against you. Because honestly, it's only a coward that looks for that kind of ammunition. HU Angel 1 says DC is coming with the try Jesus, don't try me spirit. Yes, DC is. DC is definitely coming with that try Jesus, don't try me. That's right. Micheline Pierre, hey girl, says Seanitra, why are you teasing us with that seafood platter yesterday? Girl, them shrimps and crab legs was good. Oh, they were so good. I had a ball. I mean to tell you. And it was all you could eat, y'all. I was over there eating shrimp till I was about to pass out. And they give you all you can eat catfish with it, all you can eat crabs. They had the seafood egg rolls. They had all that good stuff. So if y'all come to Houston, man, go to the New Spot Eatery. Them people really got it going on over there. HU Angel says people who are used to manipulating don't know what to do when you state your piece and then remove yourself to protect your piece. That's right. That is right. Nicole Rianne, thank you so much for joining the Royal family. You are so welcome, and we're so happy to have you here with us. Please, please come regularly. We really always happy to see new family members. Y'all welcome our new sister since she's joining us today. Grace Ann says, own it. That's right. Own it, own it, own it, own it. We got to, man. Girl, I'm a seafood junkie too. Anything come out the water, as long as it ain't pollution. Jade EMC Square says, like, subscribe, and share. Y'all, please hit the like button. You know, I do miss out on those opportunities to do the housekeeping and beg for my likes like I'm supposed to. So let me stop real quick and beg for likes. Please, y'all, like this video. Humble Beginning said they look good. I was like, I need to come for dinner. Girl, it was wonderful. And they had the all you could drink margaritas. I had the blue hypnotic margarita, and that thing was the bomb. It really was. It was so good. Yes, we got our sisters welcoming our new sister. I'm so glad that y'all are being hospitable, because we want to make sure we do that. And I want to normalize us being kind to each other as Black women. I want to normalize that. Like, we can laugh, joke, cut up, drag, roast, and of course somebody else said roast responsibly, all that good stuff. But let's normalize being kind and loving and complimentary and encouraging to other Black women, please. Let's do that. That's why I love the Royal family, because y'all are some of the most loving people I've ever run across. Micheline say, what, all you can eat seafood? Yes, girl. They even got the lobsters and stuff. I've never done the lobster, but I have done the crab, the shrimp, and the crawfish. And they give you the fried fish with it, all you can eat, the egg rolls, the fries, and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Yes. You say you still trying to join, but you don't have that option on the phone. Delightful being, if you look in the description under this video, there's a link. Just tap the link. That's all you got to do, baby. The description of the video. I don't know if I put it on this one. I may have to add it. I'll add it for you. Or you can go under the description of one of the other videos, but I will definitely add it for you. Lord, people still rolling in. Miss Harris, how you doing? Yes, it's great to be kind. I love it. Mm-hmm. Yes, you bringing brownies next time, girl. Bring the brownies. We like calories over here. They don't like us all the time, but we do like calories. U.S. Army Brett says yes. Roast responsibly. I like that. I love roast responsibly. Again, I don't know who said it, so I'm not taking credit. If you know that you're the one who told us to roast responsibly, please tell us in the chat. Because we do roast, but we try to roast responsibly. We do have a bottom. There's a level that we don't go to. I hope. Some of my snipers be scaring me sometimes, but there is a level that we don't go to over here in the Royal family. Yes, HU Angel One says the Royal family knows how to cut up, yet fix our fellow queens and kings. That's right. We can cut up and clown, but we still show love over here. We still show love over here. Yes. Love lobster, but hate crawfish. Well, I like them all. I ain't got no favorites. Anything come out that water is fair game for me. Exactly. DT says, so good to read everyone's comments this morning, too. I forgot it's morning for you over there in New Zealand. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. So, Lord, what you say? I'm a sniper, always ready for the drag. Well, listen, be ready by Thursday, because we're going to be on the porch, and there's some folks that's going to have to get drugged all across the porch and down the steps. So you just be ready, have yourself put together for Thursday and be ready for that. Because by Thursday, we're going to have some dragging to do. But today, we were just working on us to make sure we're healthy and we're okay. And and we're not hiding our crazy. We don't want to hide our crazy. So that's what we're working on for today. Now, y'all got the link. And y'all know me. After a while, once I cover the material that I want to cover with you all, if don't nobody have nothing to say, y'all know it's just a matter of time before I ask the question, are all hearts clear? Now, so that's really all I have for y'all today, because that was one of those things that was on my heart. It was kind of getting at me and bugging me, and I knew I was again struggling with some stuff, and I realized usually that if I'm going through something, I'm not the only person going through it. So I want to always, provide the opportunity and provide room for everybody to talk about what's going on, get it out, and let's deal with it as a family rather than trying to do everything by ourselves all the time. Sometimes you need your family. So I'm glad that we can come together and do what we do over here. Okay, let me see what y'all talking about. Okay, let's see. Okay. Victoria talking about waving to all. Happy Taco Tuesday. Passing around the vegan tacos. Okay. Alondra says, that's funny. I bought a person fed act like a lady and hide you crazy, but not no more. Yeah, somebody probably did say act like a lady and hide you crazy. Now, your sister over here is telling you, don't you hide your crazy. Don't you do it. Miss Charity Gardner says, bring the off for the mosquitoes. Yeah, we don't need some off. And those of you who are Royal Family members, y'all know we got the citronella candles in the emojis for the family members. Y'all can bust out that citronella. Yes, Michelle says, yes, I'm good. I'm good. Yesterday was a drag, but today is a new day and a new mood. All right. Miss Tanya Vernon, thank you so much for the super sticker. Listen, I appreciate y'all so much for trying to support this little channel. I appreciate y'all. It means everything. She's telling Victoria, hi. Okay. All right, everybody. Oh, okay. Miss Melody 1960 said, very, very well said. The closing you just did. Listen, I close like that every time. It all hearts clear. I give them a chance to get it all out. Hey, Helene, you have a wonderful day too, sister. And then Miss Vita Worship say, you're from Denver. Oh, okay, you're from Denver. Okay. Well, good to see you. Welcome. AVIL. She's waving hello. Are you just getting here? Okay. Now, in the members only, if the members, if y'all hit y'all member emojis, y'all got citronella candles down there. Y'all can hit them citronella candles when we up on that porch. And when the dragon get real heavy and y'all think y'all hear mosquitoes, y'all can pull out your citronella candles. We got all kind of good little emojis and stuff to play with. And we're going to be having some members only lives. And some of y'all members missed the family meeting. I wish you hadn't, but I know y'all are busy. But yep, DT pulled them out. DT pulled out the citronella. Silver Diamond says, before you go, can you tell me again, what do you mean by hiding your crazy again? Is that like being hood and holy? Well, no, I ain't gonna say that, because some people might call me hood and holy. Um, haha. But what I'm talking about when I say hiding your crazy is the fact that, when we have those insecurities and things that bother us and things that trigger us, and we try to pretend like it doesn't bother us, when we try to pretend like it's not a problem, when we try to pretend like it's not there. And then, like, I think it was Melody earlier that mentioned, you got people that sit around and they study you and they're watching you, they're learning your moves, they figure out what your triggers are, they'll use them against you. That's what I mean by don't hide you crazy. If something is a trigger for you, communicate that. Like I mentioned earlier, for me, it's order. I need everything in order, in order, in order. So I'm honest about it. I don't want anybody doing little stuff like walking past my table or my desk or something and just rattling my pencils around trying to get a reaction out of me. And then now I'm sitting here, blowing my top and other people don't know why I'm losing it, and it makes it, actually it ends up making you look more crazy because you haven't communicated those things that really bother you. So I don't mean like really psychologically, one flew over the cuckoo's nest. Now, if you there, then I'm gonna need you to go head on and get some therapy because we believe in that therapy. But those little idiosyncrasies, those little quirks that we have, those pet peeves, we need to communicate that and put that out so that people know exactly who they're dealing with. It gives them a fair chance to behave themselves, and it gives us a fair chance to make sure that nobody is just that the cowards in the world are not studying you and picking up on those cues and clues and using them to manipulate you to get certain responses and using them to hurt you. Egypt says, "Hey, Seanitra, sis, I really appreciate you helping me with my mental health daily. These chats are just what I needed." Oh, thank you. And thank y'all, because sometimes, not sometimes, most times I get a chance to talk to y'all and it helps me. It helps me get stuff out of my head. So then we're all helping each other. That's what we got to do. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Either says, "Yeah, we can be hood and holy." You say you cuss and pray, family. Well, I try not to cuss. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and tell y'all I ain't never said a cuss word, nor am I gonna tell you if you don't catch me on the wrong day that I might not say one right now already. But I just try to live right. That's why I said sometimes people may say I'm hood and holy. Because I'm not one of them people. I ain't got no pulpit. I don't want one. I don't go around beating nobody over the head with Bible and quoting scriptures every 2 minutes. It's not my style. But I try to keep it real. At the end of the day, I gotta be me. And I'm gonna tell you the truth if I know it. If I don't know what it is, I go find it. I'm gonna always be real. I'm never gonna pretend like I don't love the Lord, because I do. But if you get my timing wrong, will I drag you all the way to hell and back? Will I roast you? I will roast responsibly, but I'm surely gonna roast you to a crispy golden brown is what I'm gonna do. So that's why I say people may call me hood and holy. Ain't no telling what all they call me. But that's what I meant by that. Miss Gloria says, "Thanks, Seanitra. I'm a new subby and a woman of a certain age. However, your topic discussions are well needed." Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate all y'all. Real talk. I appreciate every last one of you. You got homework to do? Well, listen, go focus, do well, and we sending you lots of positive vibrations and support. Yes, OCD, I got it bad. I got it real bad. It ain't no joke. Kiki Snobby says, "Yes, I don't like them type of people. They prey on the crazy. They prey on crazies. They do. They wait to see what all your weak points are. They wait to see what all your triggers are. And baby, they come at you. Them cowards are coming. They don't have no conscience. So you got to look out for yourself." Yes. Michelle says sometimes we wear that mask to hide what's wrong. And y'all know we talked about that on another Crown Chat, or maybe it was one of the Friday Crown therapies. We got to take the mask off. Those masks don't help you. They're actually hurting you. You may think you're protecting yourself by hiding all those things. You're doing yourself more harm than good. Yes, holding in does more harm than good. That's right, AVL. Exactly. So I'm just so glad that y'all were here. I appreciate you so much, every last one of you. I don't even have the words. I have no words and my heart is full. But like I say, we'll have time. We'll be back again one more time, which is probably tomorrow, before we have our front porch gossip on Thursday. I already know a lot of y'all ready for the porch. Y'all come in, and I appreciate y'all sitting through the Crown Chat so we can talk about the healthy stuff before we get to that porch. Because I know y'all, the snipers are ready. DC was over here ready to start popping off today. And wasn't nothing going on, but DC did let us know, DC and So Debonair, that checks can be cashed. Geneva's Garden of Beauty, my baby says, they want you to act up so bad when they know you have a temper. Yeah, some people, they look for it. They're trying to find your own switch. And you just have to make sure that you expose your own switch so that they're not secretly looking for it, trying to press it. You know what I'm saying? and you got to be careful. You got to be careful. Vanessa says, I do have a pulpit. It's this channel. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, sis. I didn't even look at it like that. I didn't even look at it that way. Yes, Smart Cookie is pretty. She got a pretty, pretty, pretty picture. And Delightful Being says, holding in leads to depression. It's true. Raw and uncut piano. How you doing? That's a lovely picture. Says I'm listening and cooking lemon pepper wings. I wish I had some, girl. I'm new here. My problem is I don't trust people quickly, but I don't hold grudges. Now it's good that you don't hold grudges. I had to work on that, girl. I used to be a grudge holder. I could stay mad for 20 years and I ain't joking. I'm glad you subscribed and I'm happy you coming back. Yes. Listen, I just love y'all. I just love y'all. DT say he gonna be ready with a bow and arrow on the porch. And Smart Cookie, you welcome. Just a pretty, 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 pretty sister. I love it. Listen, y'all know I'm here for a good time, not for a long time. We had us a quick crown chat. I feel like it was productive. Do y'all feel like it was productive? Did we, get into some stuff? Was it helpful? Or just let me know, is it helpful that we have these chats every day talking about this stuff, just the real stuff that we go through? If y'all think it's productive, I'll keep doing it. If not, then we can change it up. But I just was hoping that it would be productive and we could keep on with that line of thinking because I like our chats. I enjoy our chats. Let me see. Victoria says, Seanitra, I don't know you well because I'm pretty new to YouTube, but you're like a friend in my head. Well, I hope I'm a friend in your head and I want to be a friend indeed. Y'all see my contact info. Reach out at any time, pretty much day or night. I don't sleep much. I really don't. So y'all reach out to me if you need me for anything. Onyx, how you doing, darling? Thank you so much, Chanel D Queen. You made it in, sis. I appreciate it. And Wonder Woman Marshall says she loves sitting on the porch. We got Wendy Callahoo say you're coming in from Edmonton, Canada. Well, good to meet you. So, okay, y'all saying that the chats are helpful. I'm glad. I'm so glad because I was wondering about it, but I enjoy talking with y'all about these things. I enjoy getting it out. And I like the fact that we get to just, be family and talk about what's going on, what we struggle with together, the things that make us happy, the things that really press our buttons and grind our gears and all that stuff. I like it. I enjoy talking with you guys, and y'all making me feel better. I'm glad that y'all enjoy these talks because we got to have them, with somebody. And I figure we may as well have them with each other. At least that way we don't feel alone all the time. Nicole Rianne says, yes, very love mature, productive conversations. This is refreshing. Okay, so I feel better. I feel a whole lot better, about running my mouth every day about these things. Love my dogs too. Hey, Seanitra, still at work, but sneaking in at the end. Will surely have to listen later. Love you. Love you back, boo. Love you back. Thank you. So that's what I'm happy to hear, that we're able to get things out, just be, I want us to be healthy. That's all. I just want us to be healthy. And I think that we can do that. And I think a lot of it starts with being honest and just being open and daring to be vulnerable. Michelle Jenkins say, yes, ma'am, cooking my liver and rice with cabbage. Girl, you over there burning. You putting some gravy on that liver. Wow. Tanya Vernon says, thank you, Seanitra. Enjoyed the discussion. Well, I enjoy you. I appreciate you guys so much. Oh, you say you're going to send me a sleeping weighted blanket. Wow. I bet that's wonderful. Because I really don't sleep much. I'm not kidding. I'm always awake, usually. Like I sleep in the wee hours of the morning, like usually right when the sun is coming up. And then I get right back up. Wow, that's cute. That's sweet. You say it's cute, but we need the real front porch talk. I love it. I absolutely love it. Listen, I love y'all so much. Y'all about to make my heart burst. Kiana Keys Howard says, yes, it helps. Did you eat today, ma'am? Drink your water. We love you. I have not eaten yet today, but I did drink my water. I did drink my water. So I appreciate y'all for keeping me accountable. And yes, please, please always hold me accountable because I get real bad with that, and I have a bad habit of not doing what I'm supposed to do. So I appreciate y'all keeping me accountable, hold me accountable with stuff like that. I got some bad habits and I'm trying to break them. I'm definitely trying to break them. So, all right. Yep. Canada is in the building. So, with that being said, oh, Dorit, you here? Hey, girl. I didn't even know Dorit was here. Oh, and love my dogs too. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate you so much. Yes. This is so funny. You use those raw and uncut piano says, happy to be happy. That is helpful. I use them. So you use the weighted blankets. Okay. And happy to be happy says sleep equals medicine. Well, then that medicine I'm in short supply of and I need it ASAP. Lord. Don't be telling folks to get on me, but they do need to get on me because I'm messing up. I am, and I know it. So I appreciate y'all holding me accountable. Brown gravy, Lord, brown gravy on the liver. Yes. Vanessa says, Seanitra, for sleeping, try listening to rain and thunder sounds. I do that. And it's like it works for a while, and then after a while I become immune to it. So I have a habit of when I can't sleep, I just pray. Because I always tell myself, well, maybe if I'm not sleeping, it's because maybe it's because I need to be praying about something. So I get in the habit of when I can't sleep, I just pray. You know, Miss Harris say people try me, and I respond, and they call me crazy. That's what they do. A lot of times, people try you just to get a response, so they have an excuse to call you crazy. That's true. That's true. Rhonda cut piano say I be up. Okay, because I know I be up. And DC say weighted blankets are amazing. Oh my. Ooh, now I'm excited. Now y'all got me excited. Now I'm waiting for a weighted blanket and see what it does. Yes, it's true. DC say, but make sure you get one big enough to igloo in. I love my weighted blankets. Okay. That is wonderful. Let me see. You sleep train newborns. Now, you know what, y'all? Funny story with that. My children always slept all night. They always did. Every one of them slept all night. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. Victoria says pure cherry juice helps sleep. Now, I need to get onto that because I mess with cherry juice because I have arthritis and I have gout. Y'all know I'm open about that. So I might need to try that. I know someone told me like boiling the banana, like cutting a banana peel and all, boiling that will help with sleep. I've done that. It did work, and then I got immune to it. Right? Hey, a whole dang vibe. I'm so happy to see you. Let's see. That's a good habit to have. Prayer changes things in people. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Um, Yep, happy to be happy. As soon as you send that email, I respond is usually immediately. Sometimes I'll miss if I'm away from home. I get the alert on the phone, but I don't really like trying to answer emails from the phone because the keyboard is too hard for me to type on. But it's usually if y'all email me, I respond right back. Yes, and Delightful Being said her sister had to get a blanket to help her sleep. Oh wow. Yeah, Georgia Isom said my children always slept all night too. Yeah. I'm old school. My mother helped me with my babies, and especially my oldest one, the one y'all see here. So, the doctor was telling me that, oh, you got to give them just milk for the first, I think he said 6 months or something crazy. And my mama was like, you out your mind. You better put a pinch of cereal in that baby's food. She hungry. And from the time I put that pinch of cereal in her food, that girl been sleeping and she's always been a sleepyhead. She would sleep her rights away. Sean G says, hey fam, the whole salon love you. Everybody gather around the shop to hear what's going on the front porch. Hey Sean G. Listen, I hope they can hear me now. Everybody in the shop, I love y'all so much. Y'all family by extension. If you ever get a chance to tune in and y'all come holler at me. I appreciate it. Sunrise Speaks is in the building. Hey y'all, what's up, family? Delightful Being says, I eat cherries every day. I try to get my cherries. I really like them. But y'all know sometimes them cherries be high in the grocery store. I don't know why they have them so high. but sometimes they be real expensive. Yes. And DC says I count cake ingredients until I fall asleep sometimes. I love it. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are real crazy. Egypt now says she gonna send me a sleep package. Y'all know Egypt got them teas. Okay, y'all better holler at Sister Egypt. Y'all need y'all some tea. Funflower says the weighted blankets are amazing. Got one for my dad to help him sleep. Okay. Victoria says I'm vegan and a holistic health advocate. Now I'm not vegan. I did that for a while, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. My weight was fabulous when I was doing the vegan thing, right? But I was also doing raw, like I wasn't cooking anything. I had a raw diet, completely vegan. My weight was fabulous. Oh, it was fabulous. But then I started getting really bad cramps. So then that was the problem. And I absolutely advocate for holistic health too. Like, I'm not a fan of pharmaceuticals too much, but I will be honest. When it comes to pharmaceuticals, I will mess with a diet pill. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, if it's a diet pill, I'll try it. I ain't gonna tell you no stories, okay? And happy to be happy. Yes, I'm tall. I'm 5'10". I'm a giant. I'm not the tallest lady, but I'm pretty much a big lady. I'm a big lady. Um, let's see. Who else is talking? Pretty, pretty mental. I like your name. Lavender essential oil. Rub it on the bottom of your feet. The soles of your feet are the largest absorption point on the body. It will it will go right to the brain and help you relax so you can sleep. I used lavender for years. And like everything else, I eventually got immune to it. Like, it'll help me relax, but it doesn't do a whole lot else at this point. Yep, Egypt says she's into holistics as well, and y'all must chat. Y'all make sure y'all chat with each other. I don't care if y'all share y'all's Instagram handles in the chat. You're welcome to do that, by the way. If y'all want to, contact each other and chat. If y'all need to link up, that's awesome. Please do that. Reach out to your sisters. It's very important. Um, Yes, raw is awesome. The protein, you say I must get protein. I think that was the thing. I wasn't sure on how to get adequate amounts of protein. So I kept getting very bad muscle cramps. Like, they were coming in my sleep and waking me up. Like, I would wake up screaming from muscle cramps. But I felt good. Like, don't get me wrong. When I went completely raw and vegan with my diet, my my joints didn't hurt as bad. My arthritis was a lot better. I had Achilles tendonitis. It was not flared up. My gout was not flared up. Like, everything was a lot better. Yes, I did play center, as a matter of fact. I absolutely played center. I loved it. Yes, yes. That's part of why my knees are garbage right now. Exactly. But yeah, I felt a lot better eating raw. My brain was a lot clearer, much clearer when I was eating raw. I felt like I was doing so much better, but it was just I couldn't bear the cramps. The cramps was crazy. And Tanya, I think I do have bouts of anxiety. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I do. I have bouts of anxiety. And I think it happens because I worry about so much stuff. You got grown children, you worry about the children, you worry about the man is silly. Chamomile never worked for me. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what it was. I think I had a paroxysmal effect with that, like it did the opposite of what it was supposed to do. And it just didn't work. All right, Jeanette, I can't say your last name, but welcome, darling. Where you watching us from? I really appreciate it. Exactly. So my thing is with the whole vegan thing, I would love to go back raw. Like, my skin is always, my skin doesn't have very many blemishes. I got a little hyperpigmentation by my cheekbones that's genetic. I'm not sure what to do about that. I have been using vitamin C. But I said that to say this, when I was doing the raw diet, my skin was even more clear, if that's possible. It was just vibrant. It looked like I had a face full of makeup on all the time. So I really enjoyed it. I would love to find a way to be raw and still get the right amount of protein, because I was trying to do it, but I'm thinking I had to be doing it wrong. I think I had to be. If somebody can tell me how to get my protein and stick with my raw diet, I would love to know how to do that. I would absolutely love to know how to do it because I was having so much fun with it. Latrice Pride says, hello, everyone. Second time tuning in. Once I get to 10, I'm a part of the crew. Girl, you a part of the crew now. That's a nice picture. Auntie Eva says potassium supplements help with muscle cramps. I'm not a fan of supplements, I'll be honest, Auntie Eva. I would just try to eat bananas where I could to put the potassium back. And that wasn't working. And then I was trying to stay away from bananas because they said it'll give you a big belly. And y'all know I'm not in a position to take on any extra pounds. I'm already a big lady. Okay, got it. I'm gonna try it. I definitely will. Okay, Victoria said that was a loss of potassium and it will cause muscle cramps. Okay, and magnesium too. So I'm not sure what I can do to eat raw and still have what I need. So if somebody can help me out with that, hit me with an email, hit me with a DM, I would appreciate it. Tanya says, my anxiety was so bad that I couldn't sleep more than 4 hours at one point. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've been there. I really have. Let me see. Is cramping still a current issue, please? No, not now, because now I'm eating everything. Girl, if it ain't nailed down, I'm eating it at this point. So no cramps at the moment. Yeah, any lifestyle eating is about balance. Yeah, I was trying to balance it out, girl. I was reading the books, I was reading the articles, I was adding in flaxseed and adding in this and adding in that, trying to make sure I was getting everything, but I don't think that I was doing it adequately. I think I was missing the boat somewhere along the line. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. You say you make smoothies with the flaxseed and powder protein. Maybe that's the thing that I would have to probably mess with some type of supplement or powder or something. And I really wasn't doing that. I was eating fresh, raw veggies and fruits and sprouts and nuts. Like I wasn't even eating roasted or cooked nuts. Even the nuts I ate were raw, honestly. Everything. Let's see. Chia seeds. So are the chia seeds high in protein, yo? I gotta check into that. Dorit say try putting raw cabbage on arthritis pain. It absorbs the pain, and that's what they do in the Middle East. Well, I know that cabbage is good for inflammation and swelling. I didn't think about that for like the knees and stuff, but I guess it's worth a shot. I don't see why not. Lord, I keep you laughing. I'm being serious right now. I'm trying to get y'all to help me, help, because I'm trying to figure out what to do. Raw and Uncut Piano says research how tomatoes impact arthritis. Now, I know I was told that for gout, tomatoes and stuff is not good. And like the tomatoes, like the sauces and stuff, like it can cause more inflammation. So I'm not really sure about that. Um, I'm just trying. So real talk, if y'all can let me know exactly how to do the raw thing, because if I can go back to anything, that's what I want to go back to. If I can do it, because I really enjoyed it. Um, Baby girl says I wake up quite often with my heart racing and my head tight. I have to pray for a while to calm down and go back to sleep. It's true. Yeah, that happens. Miss Cherry the gardener says sea moss gel is the bomb. It's full of minerals, great for numerous health issues. I think I was asking Egypt about that sea moss stuff because I want to be able to use it, but I'm not sure exactly how to and which one to use. Because she was telling me there's powders, there's gel, there's the raw sea moss, and you make your own. Now that's confusing. I'm gonna just tell you the truth. That is so confusing to me. And Michelle says a lot of people were dealing with anxiety and depression during the pandemic. Wow, that's true. That's true. Bedside BK, thank you, my love. Says God never sleeps. Give him your worries and concerns and go to bed when you're tired and sleep peacefully, trusting him. I go to bed, and you right though, he does not sleep. I'm glad he don't sleep. But I go to bed, the sleep just don't show up. So I just start doing stuff. I get busy, and then I'll pray, and then I'll find something else to do. Victoria says, learn your food values, meaning what nutrients they offer. Raisins are full of potassium and etc. Okay, so I guess I just have to go back to the drawing board. Hey, Egypt.
Hey, I just wanted to jump in real fast. I know you're about to go, but
Hmm.
I wanted to tell you about something that's really simple that you can actually make at home.
Hold on. And I use
So
turmeric too. For love my dogs too. Turmeric every single day. That's what helped me with my tendonitis because now
hmm
I was limping at one point, y'all. It was that bad. But if it weren't for that turmeric, I would not be walking without a limp. Okay. But go ahead,
yes.
Egypt.
So, what you can do is you could take an empty jar, you could fill it up with olive oil and get you whatever you have. It could be lemon, lime, or orange. You take and peel it. You put it could be from any of them, or you could put all of them
Uh-huh.
inside of the jar with the olive oil. You cover it up with like a dark t-shirt or whatever. Put a rubber band on, how they used to do back in the day, and
Mm-hmm.
let it sit for 10 days. And then you go get you, those adhesives. They're like I think they'd be like square or whatever. You dip it in there, you wring it out, and then you put it on whatever area is affected with the arthritis or inflammation or anything. And it really, really helps. And another thing that helps is apple cider vinegar. You can rub that on your limbs, your knees, your elbows,
Now we've
anything.
always done that with the vinegar. Like when we got cramps, I
Mm,
remember my father, Lord rest his soul. My daddy would sit there with a jar with a bottle of vinegar, and he would rub my muscles until the cramps stopped with that vinegar. And then
yeah.
I remember the old people used to use kerosene too. Oh, she said, stop eating garlic. It's poisonous to the body. Well, girl, I'm good as dead because I put garlic on everything.
hmm
And I remember Daddy used to take garlic for his blood pressure. He would just cut a piece and eat it. I'm good as dead. If garlic is poison, I'm out of here. Y'all pray for me. Mother of Diamonds, how you doing, girl? It's good to see you. Auntie Eva say I can no longer eat white potatoes because of the enzymes in them attack whatever area of my body has inflammation. I eat sweet potatoes only. I don't eat any potatoes often, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's very rare. I'm not a potato eater, believe it or not. Yeah, me too, girl. I drink turmeric daily. I put it in just ice water. It stains whatever you drinking out of. So just get you one container or um glass or whatever water bottle that you don't care about it staining. But I drink my turmeric. I believe in that turmeric. I believe
Yeah.
in that turmeric every single day because it helped me. And I can
Mm.
tell you it helped me a lot. You say warm tea helped your cramps. Okay, gotcha. Veronica is saying tofu, chickpeas, almonds, spirulina, and quinoa, all good for high protein. Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Mother of Diamonds. Listen, sometimes I be trying to be funny, and sometimes, I just be talking, and y'all just be laughing. You say not the garlic. That's what I said, not the garlic. Listen, don't take my garlic now. Now I can
Oh.
work anything else y'all tell me to do, but don't take my garlic. Matter of fact, that seafood y'all saw yesterday had garlic all over it. It was beautiful too.
Mm.
Latrice
Mm.
Pride says Goli. Lord have mercy. How you say that? Ashwagandha?
Ashwagandha. Yup, you got it right on the nose.
Goli ashwagandha gummies are good for stress and anxiety, the blue ones. Well, tell me where to get the Goli ashwagandha. I'm just impressed that I could say it.
Hey, sister, I'll pick you some of that up, and we talk, and I send you some stuff.
Okay, yeah, help me out with the Goli ashwagandha.
Yes. Yes. Yep. I just had wanted to say that I'm gonna go back in the chat. I had wanted to tell you that real fast, but that
Okay,
recipe I
babe.
told you, I also have a link for that. So I'll put you together something. Don't worry
Yeah,
about it. We'll talk and then we'll get it together.
yeah, help me get together because y'all know I
Oh,
ain't got it together. Yes, I do believe in detoxing the body. I will look up chia pudding. Y'all, I go for hydrocolonics. I believe in cleaning myself. I don't care what I got to do. Yes, we do carry a lot of waste, and I don't mind going to get that hydrocolonic. Look, pressure wash everything on the inside. Just clean it all out. I don't have time for that stuff. You say you drink turmeric tea for your. It helps with that because I have a sister, not a blood sister, but a good friend of almost 30 years who has that same condition. Let me know, and I would go tell her that she need to try to start drinking tea with the turmeric in it. Yeah, Alicia. Hey, girl. Alicia says one thing don't work for everyone. I went and did a test to see what foods cause my body inflammation. You need to find out what doesn't work for you. Okay. Well, I do know that the turmeric does work. So I'm glad for that. The turmeric does work. Very grateful, as a matter of fact, for that fact. Let's see. Okay. I'm dealing with insomnia now. Sea moss is great. So many people make it and sell it different flavors. It helped with when my husband had C19. Okay. And then Vanessa's telling me turmeric needs to be followed by black pepper to absorb in the bloodstream. Well, see, I didn't do that, but it still helped me. And tell me how to use the black pepper. What I do? Just eat a spoonful or put it in my water. What am I supposed to do? How do I do it? Just eat something with black pepper on it? What's the thing? Or maybe you know what? Maybe I was doing it right because I was having for the longest I was having for breakfast a half a cucumber sliced up with vinegar and salt and black pepper and garlic. And so maybe that was why it was working so good. I don't know. That's what I heard. If it's white, it ain't right, and don't eat it. Well, garlic. I'm gonna have to call garlic eggshell beige or buff then, because I'm gonna eat that garlic, sis. I got an addiction to that. Now I don't know what to do about it. Hey, LS, how you doing, girl? It's so good to see you. We love you. We love you. We love you. And say tonight, can you sleep with your feet above your heart? You know what? I used to try that, and I would start off in the right position, but when I woke up, I was never in the right position. But now that I'm not sleeping, maybe I can keep them above my heart. Okay. Okay, let me see. This was the best thing I did. I personally can't have any nightshades, corn, gluten. Go and test yourself. Well, do I just go to a doctor and have them tested, or is there like some kind of test I purchase? You say you bought your Goli ashwagandha at GNC. Okay, got it. Okay. Well, listen, see, this is why I like talking to my family because y'all be telling me stuff that really helps and it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay. And I did see the tea recipe. That was you. Okay, let me make sure that was you. That was the one where you were telling me about the turmeric, the ginger, the natural honey. That was it, right? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm glad you're back, Keaton. I'm glad you're back. Did the sound go out or something? Can y'all hear me? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, hold on. 1 minute, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Okay. How is this? Can y'all hear me now? All right. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So now we back in business. I don't know what happened. Like we were just talking and the sound just decided to go out when it got ready. Now there's somebody named Marco Panicia or whoever in the back, darling. I don't know you. I don't know you. You need to get on camera and show us who you are because you're not a member of the family as of yet. I've never seen you before. Yes, Victoria, everybody should learn their allergies. Marco was asking about hypnosis or mentioned something about hypnosis. So, Marco, if you want to come up and chat with us, I'm going to need you to get on camera. Okay, y'all can hear me now? Okay, good, good, good. All right, so with that being said, y'all know we wasn't even supposed to be on here this long, but I appreciate my family. Y'all been here trying to help me figure out how to get myself together with, and I appreciate that. That is a really, really, really big deal. Miss Cherry the gardener says steam baths at least twice a week with Himalayan pink salt or Epsom salt and baking soda will also help with detoxification. Okay, got it. And Alexis E says you got a whole lot of allergies. Yeah, see, I don't have that going on. Victoria says sea moss raw. It has to be rinsed well to remove the sand and boiled with lime juice and strained. Okay, but I can buy it already cooked, right? Okay. So I guess with that being said, yeah, y'all know I got my menthol on deck. Yep, keep my legs up. It makes sense. It makes sense. Hey, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for subscribing. Y'all remember to like this video. I'm gonna go ahead and close out. Thank y'all so much. I love you guys. We'll talk again tomorrow. Of course, I don't have to remind you, but I will. I will remind you that our front porch chat will be on our front porch gossip rather is going to be on Thursday and Saturday. So y'all come on to the porch and be ready because it's going down. Y'all going to do some dragging. We're going to do some clowning. Of course, we're going to do the social media, celebrity gossip, and wrap up for the week. And we're going to have a good time. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Mother of Diamond says Nosy Hole Live is at 9. So if y'all planning to go to Sister Nosy's channel, y'all get on over there by 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time so y'all don't miss what she talking about. I haven't had a chance to see what her show is on. But if y'all plan on going, we've been reminded that that show is at 9. All right. So, with that being said, thank y'all so much. If you have not liked this video, please like this video. Please share this video if you have the opportunity. Please make sure that you all also, it's very important, make sure that you hit the notification bell and click all so that way you can get all of the notifications. If you want to become a Royal Family member, please go ahead and join as a family member so that way you'll be able to get your notifications a little bit early. And also, as members, you can sign up for the notification for text notifications. And you can take advantage of some of the goodies that we have available for family members. Okay. So, y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, join channel membership if you get the opportunity, if you would like to, and cost is prohibiting you. Please don't let that stop you. Go ahead and make sure that you contact me and I will help you get a membership if you're not able to do so on your own. In the meanwhile, y'all have a great Tuesday, a great afternoon. Y'all head over, make sure if you have not subscribed to House of the Princess, please make sure that you do. If for any reason that you have not done so already, go and do that. Subscribe so that you will be able to be a part of what's happening on her channel. She has a lot of good information coming up for you. She's also going to be reviewing the Housewives of Potomac, so you don't want to mention that. Victoria's reminding me they use preservatives in store-bought sea moss, so I'm going to keep that in mind. And in the meanwhile, you all will talk again later. Have a great Tuesday. I love you, and bye-bye, y'all.